in the
workbook, in the textbook.
Okay.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So we are already in reflection of light. I want to explain more. Thank you, Tanatpong. Atiwit, book, please. Show me the book. Prumin, show me the book, Prumin. Where's the book, Prumin? Page 55. Page 55. King Mark. Okay, very good. Chanamet, page 55, Chanamet, follow me. We will use the book. Okay. King Mark. So pass on. Pirapat. Where's the book, Pirapat? Okay. Tobhon. Okay. Pichaya. Opa. Yan na ya. Book. Okay. Open the book. Ay, yeah. Open. Page 55. Page 55. Opa, page 55 na. Pia, thank you, Pia. You can put it down. Pakapon, thank you, Pakapon. Natapum. ไปบอกแม่1 2บอกพ่อ3 4 5 6 7 Natapum 8 9 อย่าไปโทรพ่อ I will call the father of Natapum. Faster. Ting 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 ting. Hello ครับ recording We are recording. Cherrypat, the book Cherrypat, page 55. Cherrypat, where's the book? Very good, Chanidapat. I can see Chanidapa now. Chanidapa, no more delete the album na za. Okay, za? No more delete the album na. No more deleting of album. Okay. Where is Natapum? I want to see Natapum. Where is the book Natapum? May while Natapum. Where's Natapum? I cannot see Natapum. Natapum, the book. Okay, open. Page 55. Ay, pit camera iklew. Natapum. Okay. Okay, everybody na. Pacharapon, pacharapon. Check 2. Pacharapon, we are already in page 55 of the book. I am checking if you are using the book, no? Okay, here. What do you mean by reflection? Reflection? Tawalay na? Reflection of light? Tawalay. Reflection in Thai. Huh? Reflection when it happens when a light touches an object or material and some light is returned from the object. What is pasatay of reflection? Uy, pasatay of reflection, everyone.
แสง
Huh?
สะท้อน
สะท้อน
Okay, very good.
สะท้อนแสง
ไม่ใช่สะท้อน การสะท้อนกลับ เคยได้ยินไหม Okay, so it will happen when the light touches an object. So here, reflection of light. Can you see that one? The same in page 55. When light from the sun or the lamp falls on the mirror, this is the mirror na. Where's the mirror? Sorry. This is the mirror na. Where's the mirror? Here, this one. What do you mean by mirror? แปลว่าอะไร Mirror แปลว่ากระจก Nobody's answering me. Okay. Now, when light from the sun or lamp falls on the mirror, it bounces off in another direction. It is known as reflection. การสะท้อนกลับ การสะท้อนกลับ That one, huh? Now, this is known as reflection of light. The mirror reflects the light. Okay, listen to me. Mirrors and shiny objects with flat and smooth surfaces reflect light very well, very well. So like for example, when you are looking yourself in the mirror, so you can see yourself clearly. So here we have what we call normal and normal line. Remember na, I am teaching here. Look at my screen. Look at my screen. I am doing this one. I sleep late so that I can give you a very good PowerPoint presentation so that you will learn. And then you will not listen. You will not look at the screen. Look at the screen. Everyone, look at the screen. Okay, na? Look at the screen. Do not look anywhere. Look at the screen. Okay na? Dạ dư can feel riyan. Natapon. Okay. Now, we have two here. We have incident ray and we have reflected ray. Okay? So we will study this one today. What are this? What do you mean by incident ray? Where is this coming from? And where is the reflected ray? Proceed. Mirrors are shiny objects with flat and smooth surfaces, light very well. Reflect light very well. Who has mirror beside you? Who has a mirror beside you? Okay, let me see the mirror. Let me see the mirror. Okay, the mirror, please. Let me see the mirror. Not the eyeglasses of Atiwit. Na? Okay, over there. Okay, can you show it to the camera? Okay, we want to see our faces. That one. Okay, so we can see the mirror of narrative. Narrative, right? Okay. Now, thank you, narrative. Is it shiny, narrative? Answer me. Is it shiny? Huh? What do you mean by shiny, everyone? What is shiny?
Eye.
ไม่ใช่ shy ไม่ใช่ shy ไม่ใช่ eye ไม่ใช่ shy shiny shiny ไง shiny ไม่ใช่ eye. Do you know shiny? You don't know what's shiny? Very good.
Yeah.
Shiny แปลว่า
ส่องประกาย
แววแววแววแววแวววาวแวววาว What's แวววาว shiny ใช่ไหมแวววาว Wait, do you know แวววาว
Yeah.
What's แวววาว this one ทองไม่ใช่แววแววไงแววแววแววแววแววแววแววแวว Okay, never mind. The light, remember this one, huh? The light ray that travels away from the sun, away from the surface of light and falls on the reflected surface is known as incident ray. Go back here. This one, huh? The light ray that travels away from the surface. Here. This is the sun here. Okay? The light of the sun travels in a straight line. This one here, the incident ray is coming from the source of light. Majak sun, majak fluorescent lamp, majak in the flashlight, that is the incident ray. Okay, incident ray. The incident ray is from the source of light. Source of light, แปลว่าอะไร? Example, the sun, the flashlight. That is what we call source of light. The light that comes from the source of light is what we call incident ray. I will ask you this one next time. Incident ray. Now, the light ray is reflected away by the surface, by the reflective surface is known as reflected ray. Go back here. So where's the reflected ray? Look at the screen. I am doing this one so that you can look at the screen. Chanamet! Screen. Ay. Why you're just listening to a radio? I am not a radio. I am TV here. TV. Look at your TV here. I am the TV. Understand? Look at the screen. You are doing this one, huh?
Look at computer is better.
How can you understand if you will not look at the screen? Okay na? Look at the screen all the time. Atiwit. Na. Giờ không thấy wrong way yan. Okay. Incident ray. A light ray comes from the light source. And then it falls into the mirror. And then it will reflect. Okay? We have reflected ray. It says here, the light ray that is reflected away by the reflective surface is known as reflected ray. Okay, now listen to me. This one here, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflected or angle of reflection. The angle of incidence and the angle of reflection are measured against a vertical line known as a normal surface. Here, this one, the normal one. So meaning there is ungsa here, ungsa, na? That is what we call the angle of incidence and angle of reflection, and they are equal. Angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. For example, our angle of incidence comes from the incident ray. Okay? If this is 45 degrees, sisipha ungsa, meaning the reflected ray is the same, 45 degrees. They are equal. Understand? It depends the position of the shiny object. For example, the reflected ray is, if the reflected ray is 50 degrees, how big is the reflected ray? If the incident ray is 50 degrees, how about the reflected ray? How many degrees?
50.
50 as well, the same. Equal nga. Again, the incident ray, this one here, the incident ray, there is a line here, a normal line over here. I cannot draw properly because it's plastic here. I don't have, okay na? Listen carefully. The incident ray comes from the sun or light source. Okay. And there is what we call a normal line here in the middle, imaginary line. The incident angle of incidence, for example, this is, let's say 50, no? 50 hasip ungsa. How about the reflected or angle of reflection? Taulay na? $50 duay equal ngay. Kamay may top. Grade 4. Kamay may top loy. Ha? เข้าใจไหมเนี่ย we're just playing เข้าใจไหม the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. The angle of incidence or incident ray. Here, this one, this one is the angle of incidence. Letter I. Incidence comes from incident ray. That one. Okay? Angle penungsa, sisipha ungsa, yisip ungsa, ungsa. Okay,ไหม? Okay, now, I hope you understand. Okay. So here, this one here, for example, if this is 45, sisipha ungsa, the reflected ray or you got this one now? Reflected ray. Now reflected ray is the angle of reflection over here, letter R. Okay? It says here, angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. So 45 duay. Okay? 45. Okay, na? So again, it depends in the not always na, not may say always 45. May say always 45 na because it depends in the position of the mirror or the shiny objects. The position of this one, the shiny objects. Now, here again, the incident ray majak na from the source of light or light source. Source of light, pero alay, the light comes from majak tinay na, majak sun, flashlight. Okay, majak in the lamp, in the fluorescent bulb, like that. And this one is the reflected ray. Majak na from where? From the object. Okay, from the object. It bounces back. Tanatpong, are you listening? Are you looking are you looking at the screen? Or I will just turn off my screen and then I will talk here. Because you are not looking in the screen. How can you learn? Teachers are not sleeping very well because of this one. I do math, I do science, 3 sciences, and then you will not look at this one. How can you learn? Riyan yangay. Kaujay yangay. Nakap? Tungdu screen ngay. So that you will understand. Kaujay maniya.
Yes, teacher.
Ngailan na. Panaksa malaw. Okay. Where is the incident ray coming from? Where is the incident ray coming from?
Source of light.
Source of light from the
Light.
sun, from the flashlight, from the source of light, no? And then it will go to the object, shiny object, and that the light that bounce going somewhere is what we call reflected ray. Reflected ray is from the object. Understand? From the object. Okay. Now, why can't a rough surface be used as a mirror? Why we cannot see ourselves in the rough? What is rough? Rough alay. I will not proceed if you will not answer me. What do you mean by rough?
ขรุขระ
Na? I am always talking here. I cannot hear you. Kukha. Okay, na? Why can't rough surface be used as a mirror? Number one, a rough surface reflects light in all direction. Unlike the mirror, look at the mirror. It's equal, no? If the angle of incidence is, I will change the number, 55 degrees. It is equal to reflected angle of reflection. This one is 55 as well. Meaning, the bounce, the reflection of light is very clear. Understand? The reflection of light is very clear. Unlike in a regular reflection, unlike in the rough surface, it bounces somewhere. It bounces everywhere. Look at this one. Look at the irregular reflection. There is a line here. Okay, there is a line here. For example, look at that one. The angle of incidence. Where's the angle of incidence? Here. Okay. The angle of incidence here, let's say 20 degrees. Look at the bounce. It's not equal. The reflection in a rough surface is not equal. This one may be 35 degrees. Some of them, this one here is maybe 25, and then the reflection is 10. It's abnormal. Look at the arrows. Unlike here, there is a line in front here, in the middle here, there is a line here that is equal. 10 and 10, 10 and 10, 10 and 10. That's why we can see clearly. Our face is normal. I cannot see everybody now. Everybody's turning off the camera. Do not wait that we will see each other at school, huh? I can remember who are listening very well in the online class. Okay. We cannot see reflected light clearly from the rough surface because the light is not reflected evenly. Meaning the reflected, the angle of reflection is not equal to the angle of incidence here in the irregular, in the rough surface, because the light is not reflected evenly. Even pa alay, taukan. But in the rough surface is not reflected evenly. Pero alay, may taukan in the reflection. That is one, the reflection here in rough surface is not taukan, is not evenly. Unlike in regular reflection, we can see clearly. We can see the reflection clearly because the reflected ray, the angle of reflection is equal. Kaudzai. Now, here, as I have said, light moves in a straight line. Now, look at here. Letter A. There are 3 circles over here that is equal. For example, from the hole here going down here, let's say this one is 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters. Meaning they are equal. We can see, we can identify, we really know that a line travels in a straight line. Now look at letter B here. If our hole is 5 centimeters here, and this one is not on the floor, what happened? The light will stop there. Am I right? So meaning light travels in a straight line. What is straight? Thrown. Light travels in a very straight line. Okay, never mind with that one. This one here. This part of the earth here is very dark. This part. Why? Because the moon here covers the sun. Am I right? So this is what we call shadow or umbra. So never mind with that one. Never mind with that one. Okay. This one, refraction, bending of light. So we started this one last Saturday, but I want to explain more because many students are not here. We're not here last Saturday. I don't know, where are you guys? I don't know, where did you go? I don't know, where have you been? Now, here, this one is the, Pia, help us with this one, no? Pia. Listen to this one, Light travels at different speeds through different mediums. What are the mediums? So pass on. Who can remember what are the mediums of light? I will not continue if you cannot remember the mediums of light. What are the mediums of light? Nobody can remember. What are the mediums of light? I will just play here until you answer me. Nobody will answer. I will not continue teaching. What are not only one, what are the mediums of light? Do not answer, Loy. Do not answer. If you cannot answer, then I will not continue. What are the mediums of light? I'm not asking Prumin. I am asking Sopason. Sopason is one of the good students at school. What are the mediums of light? I will wait, huh? I will not proceed if you will not answer me. May top ko.
No, teacher.
ฮะ
เส้นกลางของแสง
อะไร
โอ้
What are the mediums of light? You are very good. We have tested this one already, and then you don't know that one. You already have the test, but you don't know. You don't know now. You already have test na with this one, but until now you don't know what's your test all about. ลืมไปเลยใช่ไหม We had test already with this. And
ตัว
your
กลาง
laugh.
ของแสง
I am not asking the pasatay. I am asking the mediums of what are the mediums of light?
Medium of light is
R, masya is R.
or opaque, translucent, transparent.
Correct. That's I am waiting for that one. The mediums of the light are transparent, opaque, and translucent. Do not forget that one. 3 mediums of light. Okay? In the mediums of light, they have different speed. Speed ko aray. Speed ko aray. Speed pa wala. Speed. Is that?
ความไวความเร็ว
Okay, reo, no reo, like that, reo. They have different speeds. In a vacuum, the meaning of vacuum, not the cleaning, no? May say in the vacuum, in the cleaning the house, may say ani na. Vacuum meaning the speed of light in free space outside the earth. Outside the earth, guys. Outside the earth, you know what? Okay, na, I will draw again. I will draw again. Where is the sun? Sun first, right? Sun. Sun. What is the first planet? Nobody knows. What is the first planet? Teacher Jalap kon. My top. Janon kon. What is the first planet? Melujak. Melu. What is the first?
Sun.
The sun? Is that a planet? Planet daw. Paruhat, daw suk, daw alay, daw. What is the first planet? I think you study this one in grade 3.
No.
Huh? You study, I know. You study this one. What is the first planet after the sun? Sun kon. Sidแล้ว letter M.
Moon.
Moon. Alay moon? Moon is not as planet. May say daw. Mercury. Ohoy. After the Mercury is Pato. Alay. Milo. You don't know?
Teacher, I
Yes.
searched in Google and I saw Mercury. I will answer teacher. What is that too?
The next one is Venus. Okay, Mercury, Venus. What's the third one?
And the third one is Earth.
The Earth. Okay, the Earth.
And then the next one is Mars.
Okay, enough. Mars. To pole, Mars. Enough na?
And
Enough.
the
Oh,
third
wait, enough. We will talk about that one when you will become I mean in term 2. We will talk about in term 2. I am just explaining here about the vacuum. The vacuum is the speed of light in free space. Why? Because sun is outside from the earth, right? It's not inside the earth. The sun is outside, meaning the light of the sun will travel from here going to the earth. Am I right? And that is the speed, the rev is 300 million meters in 1 second. 300 million meters in 1 winati na outside the earth. It means that there is no there is no air in there. No oxygen outside the earth. That's why the speed of light is this very fast. Okay? Very fast. Outside the earth, the traveling of the light is very fast. It is 300 million meters in 1 second. Each second. Understand? So that's very fast. We cannot see it by our eyes. Very fast. But the speed of light decreases. Decreases pawalay. Going down. Going slow. Will become slow. Decreases that is decreasing and increasing, no? Nói by ha. What's that? Nói by mark, mark by nói. That one, decreasing and increasing in math. So if we will talk about decreasing, from big to small, am I right? Am I right, grade 4? Decreasing from big to small, Mach by noi, right? But here in the speed of light, from very fast, it will slow down. The speed of light will slow down when it travels from air to glass and water. Meaning, when the light gets inside the earth. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? When the light gets inside the earth, it will slow down. Why? Earth has air. Inside the earth, there is what we call air. That's why we have oxygen. We are not flying. Okay? Did I show you the people above the outside the earth, about the gravity? Right?
Yes.
There is no air. People are flying. There, the astronauts are flying. When, and then what I mean here, when the light enters, get inside the earth, the light of the sun will, the speed of the light from the sun will slow down. And then it will go to the glass and it will go to the water. Right, Pia? Pia showed us this one. Show this one last Saturday. No, the pencil inside the glass of water. So what I mean there is the light comes from the sun, it travels to the air, it travels to the glass and goes to the water. Right? So how many mediums is that? 3. Air, glass, and water. What happens when the speed of light decreases? What will happen to the light, to the speed to the light, if the light slows down? If the speed of the light slows down or slowing down, it will become refracted, or what we call bending of light, or what we call refraction. Why what happened to this one? What happened here? Why there is refraction? Because the speed of light decreases. What's that in Thai? Can you explain that one in Thai? The speed of light decreases. What's that? Can you explain that one in Thai? Can you tell me that one in Thai? I will listen. The speed of light decreases. In Thai, please. Nobody? The speed.
Geometry.
Elena? The speed of light decreases. In Pasa Thai, please. Nobody. What is speed of light? Speed of light, แปลว่าอะไร ร็ว No, what's that? เร็ว Speed แปลว่า speed แปลว่าอะไร
ความไวแสงนี่เชียวความไวแสง
Okay.
ความเร็วแส
Then
ง
and then decreases แปลว่าอะไร Decreases
ลดลง
ลดลง Okay, no? The speed of light ลดลง because of 3 mediums. Number 1, from the air. Number 2, going to the glass. Number 3, going to the water. See? That's why the speed of light decreases. If the speed of light decreases, that is what we call refraction or bending of light. Okay. The speed of light changes when it travels through different mediums. Air and water are different mediums that light passes through. The change in speed of light causes it to bend when it travels from one medium to another, like this. Okay? Like this. Okay na? So, actually, this one here, first, the light travels to the air, then goes to the water. This is the water. What happened to the light? It bends, no? Bend or refracted. Refract. Because the speed of the light, what's the word? Decreases. Lutlong. The speed of the light decreases. Understand? I hope you understand. Look at this one. The angle of incidence, look at this one. The angle of incidence is very big. Maybe I will guess this one is 45, maybe 50. Not 50 degrees. But look at this one. How many degrees already? Maybe this one is 20. Right? It goes here. Going here. No? Like going there. So I will explain this one next time. And this one. What will happen if, next time na on Wednesday, what will happen if the light source is coming from here? It will travel to the water, then go out from the air. See, look at that one. So I will explain this one on Wednesday. I will explain this on Wednesday and this one on Wednesday. Because this one here is different from outside the water. No? Outside the water, the light goes to the water. This one, from the air na, from air. From air, majak air. Going to the water. But this one, the light is from the water going out to the air. Okay? So what will happen there? Okay? So that's all for today. That's all for today. And it's 2:26. I hope you understand me. I will check the attendance here again if you are still here or not here. Charipat still here? Yes. Pakapon still here? Yes. Chanamet still here? Tanatpong still here? Mayulaw.
Yes.
Yes. Atiwit still here? Mayulaw. Natapong still here? Yeah, you're here. Tritaset still here? Prumin still here? Do. ช่วยกัน Prumin ไปแล้ว X เลย Pirawit still here? Prumin still here.
Yes.
I did not see Prumin. Pirawit still here? Yes. Pia still here?
Yes.
Benjaraton still here? Mayulaw. Ben. See? Lucas still here? Yes.
YES.
Pichaya. Mayulaw. Pichaya. Do. Pichaya ไปแล้วไปบอกแม่ Rewadi. Still here.
Yes.
Supason. Rongrawi. Bantita.
Yes.
Bantita อยู่ไหม
Yes.
ไม่อยู่แล้วไปแล้วโอ้โห Panacha มาอยู่แล้ว just kidding.
Yes.
Just kidding.
I.
Tompon, yeah, I know you're here. Tompon มาแล้ว Tompon is here สวยที่สุดในโลก Chanida pa and the baby. See? Pacharapon. See, it's here. Look at the body of Atiwit. Very thin. กินข้าวหรือยังลูก Very thin. Are you eating at home? Atiwit? Or always eat mama? Or always playing computer? Oy. Look at Cherry Pat. Look at Cherry
He is
Pat.
sport player.
Look at Cherry Pat. Cherry Pat is always eating. Look at the face. Do? No? Look at the face of Cherry Pat. Look at my face here. No? Okay, do you have class after this? You have PE, no? Physical education.
Yes.
Yay, playing games. Okay, goodbye. See you again on Wednesday.
Goodbye, teacher. See you again on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Bye.